Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a story that's going to light up the street outlaws world like a Christmas tree in December, because we are talking about Dominator heading to the Snowbird Nationals, but not in his familiar dart, not on big tires, and not as the underdog. No sir. We're talking small tire warfare, the drag-illustrated Snowbird Outlaw Nationals, one of the most brutal, cutthroat environments indoor car racing. And Dominator is walking straight into the fire with a car that can absolutely melt the competition. Now before we dive in, let me set the stage with a story, because this whole journey really started long before the Snowbirds were even a thought in Dominator's mind. A few months back, fans watched something we had never seen before. Dominator behind the wheel of the legendary Bumblebee Camaro at the Speed Promotions $100,000 race in Bowling Green. This wasn't your average small tire car. This thing was a screw-blown, Hemi-powered, snarling yellow monster with potential to take over any race it entered. And Dominator? He strapped in like he'd been born in that seat. Yeah, he had a hiccup in the main event, a staging issue with a brand new setup, which is totally understandable when you've got more horsepower under you than the space shuttle. But once he got the hang of it, oh man, in the second chance race, that car absolutely destroyed the field. I'm talking outrunning 64 of the nastiest small tire cars in the country. Boosted GT even said the Bumblebee Camaro's final round pass might have been the single fastest pass of the entire weekend. That tells you something. That tells you everything. So when we heard Dominator might be getting back behind the wheel of this thing for another major event, well, the Street Outlaws universe perked up. And that brings us to today, the Snowbird Nationals, held every December, a crown jewel event of the Drag Illustrated Winter Series. And this isn't just some end-of-the-year race. No. This is where the best of the best show up. The pro mods, the radial cars, the small tire killers. The entire racing world turns its eyes to Bradenton to see who survives the final showdown of the season. And now, we've got Dominator stepping into the ultra-competitive 28 by 10.5 class. One of the gnarliest, most unpredictable, fan-favorite classes in all of drag racing. When Bill Lutz, one of the biggest names in small tire racing, posted on Facebook that Dominator would likely be driving the Bumblebee Camaro at the Snowbird Nationals, the internet went nuts. People reposted it everywhere. Fans started talking predictions. Even racers were like, oh damn, Dominator is coming. Because if you saw how fast that Bumblebee car was at the $100,000 race, you already know. This thing isn't just competitive. It's lethal. On 275s or 28 10.5s, it doesn't matter. The car has proven it can handle either battlefield. And Dominator? This man can drive anything. He's run nitrous. He's run turbos. And now he's showing he can handle a screw-blown beast like it's nothing. That kind of versatility isn't common. Most racers stick to one combo their entire career. Dominator is out here adding new tools to his belt like he's leveling up in real time. Now let's take a step back and talk about why this moment actually matters. For the last couple of years, Dominator has been grinding, working full-time, wrenching on his own cars, running the dart on NPK, trying to keep up with guys dropping $300,000 a year into their setups. And let's be honest, he struggled. Not for lack of talent, not for lack of heart, but because NPK has become a financial arms race. And yet, despite all of that, he stayed humble, stayed positive, stayed active, kept building, kept racing, kept showing up. So seeing him get the chance to climb into a front-running, fully capable, big money-winning small tire car? For a lot of fans, that felt like justice. Like watching the good guy finally get the high-powered weapon he deserves. And now he gets to take that energy, all that determination, all that seat time, all that racing IQ, and unload it at the Snowbird Nationals, the biggest winter race in America. At an event where pro mods are running 3.50s. Where radial cars are laying down the quickest passes in the world. Where the small tire class is filled with hitters who test year-round. This is the big stage. And Dominator is walking onto it like he belongs. Because he does. But here's the best part. This isn't just a cameo. It's not a one and done. It's not a publicity stunt. Dominator is truly competitive in small tires. He's proven it. He's capable of winning any event he enters in the Bumblebee car. And honestly, this might be the category where he shines brightest right now. Big tire NPK has become so extreme, so expensive, so R&D heavy, that guys like Dominator, who do the work themselves, who don't have million-dollar sponsors, get left behind. But small tire racing? That's different. Small tire rewards skill. A good driver can overcome a bad surface. A smart tuner can beat a bigger budget. A well-built car can upset a superstar. And Dominator checks all those boxes. And let's talk about the Winter Series for a moment. The Drag Illustrated Winter Series is huge this year. We're talking Justin Swanstrom in Pro Mod, Nate Saylor, Kai Kelly, possibly some surprise Street Outlaws appearances. Several big tire and small tire killers converging on Florida. This event isn't just a race, it's a celebration of door car drag racing. And Dominator being part of it? That adds so much flavor for fans of the Street Outlaws world. For the first time in a while, he's not showing up as the underdog. He's not strapped into an outdated combo. He's not outgunned. He's driving a legitimate championship-capable small tire car. Tell me that doesn't get you hyped. And you know what else? We might even see the Dart make a comeback. But on small tires. Yes, you heard me. Dominator's Dart has a Noonan engine, twin turbos, and enough potential to be absolutely insane on a 28-inch tire. His big tire struggles don't mean that car is slow. It means it isn't suited for NPK anymore. Put that same combo on small tires? Now we're talking something dangerous. Something unpredictable. Something capable of winning outlaw-style races anywhere in the country. And with small tire racing exploding right now, with payouts growing, with more events than ever, Dominator has a very real path to a new chapter in his racing career. But for now, the focus is on December, the Snowbird Nationals, the Bumblebee Camaro, and a driver with something to prove. But before we wrap up this topic, let's go even deeper into what this opportunity could mean for Dominator long-term. Because this isn't just about one race. This is about momentum. This is about confidence. When a driver straps into a machine that's truly capable of winning, something changes inside them. They start thinking differently. They start tuning differently. Their approach sharpens. Their instincts heighten. And for a guy like Dominator, who has spent years fighting uphill battles, finally having a car that matches his talent? That's a dangerous combination for anyone lined up next to him. And don't forget, Dominator isn't just a driver. He's a builder, a tuner, a problem solver. He's a guy who understands the science behind horsepower and the art behind getting a car to take a sketchy surface. When most racers panic, he adjusts. When others throw parts at a problem, he rewires, retools, and rethinks. Pair that kind of brain with a screw-blown small-tire monster like the Bumblebee Camaro, and you've got something truly special brewing. Another thing to consider is how Dominator performs in high-pressure environments. We've seen it for years on Street Outlaws. He's been in front of TV cameras, packed crowds, million-viewer episodes, and some of the toughest callouts in street racing history. If there's one thing he doesn't do, it's crumble. He thrives when the lights are bright and the stakes are high. So imagine that energy inside a car capable of setting records. It's the perfect storm. If he gets a clean, safe pass right out of the gate, look out, because the rest of the field is in trouble. And honestly, that's what fans are hungry for. They want underdogs to rise. They want OG 405 racers to make waves again. They want to see the guys who helped build this community, Dominator, Doc, Monza, Murder Nova, get a chance to shine on the big stage again. And this Snowbird Nationals race gives Dominator a chance to remind everyone that he's not just a character on a TV show. He's a real racer. A dangerous racer. Someone you never sleep on. Another fascinating element is how the Snowbirds tend to expose weaknesses or highlight strengths in a car's setup. The surface is tight. The air is good. The competition is relentless. If your tune-up is even slightly off, you're going home early. If you're dialed in, You can make personal bests you didn't even think were possible. That's why so many records fall in Bradenton. And it's why so many racers treat this event like a proving ground. This could be where Dominator proves, once and for all, that he can hang with the elite small tire field on a national level. And you know the coverage will be massive. Live streams, social media, fans posting every pass. If Dominator lays down one killer run, just one, it'll ripple across the entire racing world. That's the kind of exposure racers dream of, the kind that attracts new fans, new sponsors, new opportunities. In a sport where momentum is king, the Snowbirds could easily become the spark that launches Dominator into a whole new chapter of his racing career. Now, let's talk strategy, because this isn't just horsepower wins races. On small tires, you need finesse. You need discipline. You need to respect the tire. Too much power too early and you're sideways. Not enough and you're getting driven around. That's where a guy like Dominator thrives. He's patient on the button, he knows how to feel the car, and he's not afraid to pedal it if things get hairy. That kind of awareness wins small tire races, and it could be his biggest weapon in Bradenton. But at the end of the day, what excites me most about this whole thing is the fact that Dominator is having fun again. You can see it in the videos. You can hear it in the interviews. This isn't stress. This isn't survival mode. This is pure enjoyment, pure competition, pure passion for racing. And when a racer is having fun, when they're excited, when they're energized, those are the moments where they're at their absolute best. So yeah, December can't get here fast enough. The Snowbird Nationals are going to be wild, and Dominator is walking right into the chaos with a car that's ready to break hearts and take trophies. And if you're a Street Outlaws fan, this is one event you'll want to follow from the moment the first pair rolls across the water box.